Hi, this is Ken Button with Cloud Radix. This is a quick screencast tutorial on how to add the menu item to the Joomla website we're doing for DeKalb Eastern Schools. Basically, we've created the app now, the how-to app, and it does do a great job of displaying the information of each item that is added to the category, say Mac. If we were to go to how-to and look at the other category, let's say Windows, you can go in and you can see that you click in the item and you can have a really nice quick way of adding content to the website. So in this case we're showing, and you can even socially share it and so forth, leave a comment and whatnot. So one of the things we want to do is make it easy for DeKalb Eastern Schools to add this content to their website. So rather than having to log into the back-end section and potentially mess something up back here, they want different users to be able to do different things. So we're going to look at the way and the means to make it so they can literally log into the front end of the website and add an item and publish it right there, not having to log into the back. Of course, we don't want those that are not allowed to do that to do it. So when they log in, they'll have a set of special privileges that others who log in will not have. So without further ado, let's look at how we can get that done. One of the things we have to do is we have to add some submissions to the how-to app. So we're going to come over here to submissions, and we're going to click the new button, and we're going to call it okay. That's what we'll call it. And maybe we want the email notifications to go. We'll go ahead and just put in there Cloud Radix for the moment. And yeah, we'll go ahead and publish it because we're going to fly through this. Now this is important, use a CAPTCHA, but right now we're not going to touch that. The access level for this, well, we're going to make sure that they have to be a super user. They have to be somebody that's got full privileges of the entire thing. Enables a Joomla editor for submissions. Trust users. I will submit unfiltered HTML. Can never be enabled for public submissions. Okay, so since we're not allowed public submissions, we can go ahead and use that. We'll leave that alone for a second. So what we're looking for is a submission, and we're not going to select the category, so that way we can select we can do it later. And we're going to go non-trusted mode so we can select that category. So now we're just going to save that, save and close it. Okay, so now we have something that is allowed. This app now has a way of submitting. So what we have to do is we have to create a menu item now, and we'll go ahead and go to the main menu item, and let's just add it to underneath of technology. And since you're only able to see this if you're logged in and you have the highest level of privileges, it doesn't really matter. So we'll call it submit to or something. It's okay. Okay, that's what we'll call it. That way the menu item can get too big. And we're now asked to select what type of menu, so we're going to go ahead and click Zoo, and we're going to click Submission. And then we have to set the parameters. It's like, well, which app do you want to use? We want to use our How-Tos app. And do we want it to redirect after we're done? We can have it redirect to something else. And you can see here, you could do different things if you had set up different types or whatnot. So we'll go ahead and hit, let's come over here to details, and let's change our root so that it is underneath technology. And the access for this is only for a super user. So save and close. Alright, so let's go ahead and switch over to the other screen now and come over here to home. Now I am logged in as a super user. So if I hover over this, I will see Submit How To. And now I can simply add a new set of parameters and so forth. You notice that you don't get to select the category, so we're going to have to actually go through and add the fact that we want to add category. And and I believe we saw we can do that by simply coming over here, going to our Zoo app, and going to submissions. Oops, I could have did it right there actually. We'll just go back to submissions by closing that off and click this to trusted mode. Now let's come back over here and see if we can add the category now. Trusted mode allows at least the WYSIWYG, this which is important. DeKalb Eastern Schools isn't going to want to use a text editor just like that. They're going to want to use the WYSIWYG. Allows all the features and benefits of that. So, but it still seems that we do not get to add the category, but that's okay. I'll add that. I have to actually build that into the app, but I'll add that as a field. So anybody that's logged in now to the front end, and let me show you what that looks like. If you're logged out right now, the site's offline, so you can't even see it. So you actually got to log in. But when you're logged into the site, you'll be able to see if you have super admin, you'll just submit how-to article, and there you go. Boom. Put your title here, some text here, lorem ipsum, a popular Greek filler text. Okay, so, and we'll put a heading right here. Oops. Okay, so we'll just call that heading. Select that. You can do your headings like this. We'll put a heading 2 there. Excuse me. Alright, so obviously we can add images this way as well. And you want to add your images on the second one. So let's just grab a football image there. There we go. And you can put the author in there if you'd like. Submit item. Thank you for your submission. Now, this is what's neat about this. Let's say you have somebody that you really don't want to, you want to make sure somebody else is looking to make sure that this is an acceptable item. If we go to the website right now and we view what is showing in the how-to, oops, excuse me, I'm going to go to technology and click how-to, and you'll notice that there are no additional, there was always one in Windows, one in that, 1 and 2 in there. It's because in the back end, if you go to items, you'll see that there has been one submitted, title here, but it's not published yet. So this allows a moderator to come in and say, okay, read it and see that it's all right, and then say, okay, I'll publish it. Now, before we publish that, we need to really kind of go in there and select what category it is, because unfortunately I haven't added that yet to the app. So let's just go ahead and put it to screencast videos, and we'll put the title and change it to how to submit front end. There we go. Let's call it that. We will put it in that category. In this video, we demonstrated how to submit an item from the front end of the website by a super user only. Okay, so, and in this case we could come down here and toggle our editor on, and maybe take out this. Notice that it's formatting is all capitalized, so we can strip the formatting, remove formatting by going like that, and then change it to what we want, because that was an issue right there, screencast video. Alright, and we will just delete this completely, and we will insert the video here. I'll come back in and insert it in a moment. And we'll see how that's done in another video, how you actually embed. So we'll publish this guy. Notice this slug. This slug is actually going to be the URL. So let's go ahead and pull that out and plop this in and take this. Actually, if you do not have anything there and you delete it, it'll default to that. It'll put a dash there, and that's what you want for SEO purposes. So we'll hit save and close. Now let's go to our front end over here and refresh the page. We should see 2 in screencast videos, and we do. And there it is, front end how-to items. If we go to the item there, you see the video is not there. But my last video I did go ahead and put the video in, as you can see, and there it exists in that item, and people can watch the video right there. And they can adjust the different settings there, so you can have a real high resolution. You can even make it big, full screen. Oh, I think I've crashed my page here. Oh, something's not right there. Okay, but thank you for watching. This concludes the screencast tutorial on how to add a submission from the front end of a website. And we put the form there. In fact, we went through the whole process of how to do that. So thank you for watching.